Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is Moon Moth Goddess. Thank you guys so much for being here. Your continued love and support here on the channel. I appreciate all of you guys so much. Today's pick a card reading is sponsored by Crystals and Reiki. Stu, the shop owner, was kind enough to give me a discount code for those of you the guys that are interested in purchasing crystals and checking out Stu's website. You can save 10% off Stu's site for any of the crystals that you do find there. And the code is MMG to save 10% off. Stu was kind enough to send me some crystals to let you guys check out, one of which I do want to share with you is the Moldavite, which is a very powerful, one of the most powerful, or if not the most powerful crystal on earth. It is, for this piece in particular, 14.7 million years old. It is something that really helps us to connect to cosmic energies and to really work towards helping us with using it, or working with it, I should say, working with the crystal. To really help to bring about profound transformation in your life. So those of you that are familiar with working with crystals, I'm sure you've heard of Moldavite before. And it is often hard to find genuine Moldavite. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people that are selling Moldavite that is not genuine, where it more or less looks like just like a piece of glass. But we've got a beautiful piece here, and Stu does have a very beautiful connection source to be able to harvest, I guess you could say, harvest the Moldavite. So those of you that want to have a piece for your collection or to check out any of the other crystals, again, use the code MMG for 10% off of your order. I am going to be putting the link down for his website down below in the description box, as well as pinned to the comments. You can find also a reminder of the discount code for those of you that are wanting to purchase crystals. You know I love my crystals too. I love crystals. Okay, so now that that is out of the way, again, thank you so much, Stu, for being so kind to share that discount code with everyone. Today's pick a card reading, we are doing an energy check-in, kind of. I like to do this every so often for you guys with wherever you're at with your romantic connection with someone. So today we're going to do their current feelings and intentions towards you. But I also want to add on an additional piece to this. And today we're also going to be asking about what their actions are going to be towards you within the next 30 days. Okay, so at least you can see if there's going to be any kind of significant changes to what your situation might be with them, especially if you're kind of like, you know, waiting or anticipating something to happen or to change or to shift within your situation. So I feel like I want to look at that piece as well. So what will their actions be within the next 30 days? This is a timeless reading. So whenever you do find this pick a card reading, and you're wanting to know what is going to happen, this is going to be 30 days from whenever you watch this video. Okay, so those of you that are watching this today, the day that I upload it, which I believe today is November 30th. No, not, I'm getting way too far ahead of myself. Maybe that's going to be significant for some of you, though. I said November 30th, but today's September. Okay, today is September 30th. So this is going to be over the next 30 days from now, okay, for you guys that are watching it. We're going to be looking at that. And for those of you that are coming to the video later, just kind of count from whenever the messages within the reading resonate for you. That is when you're going to see the next 30 days out of whenever you find this reading. Okay, so what are their current feelings and intentions towards you? And then we're also going to be looking at what are their actions within the next 30 days. Okay, so I'm going to be adding in one of these cards, but I am going to leave them face down. You guys are going to choose today with, my husband actually purchased all of these ducks. He purchased like a big box of like 30 ducks, Halloween ducks specifically. So I'm borrowing his ducks today. So for pile one, we have the little devil duck. He's got his little pitchfork right here. Okay, so for pile one, you have the little devil duck. Okay. The double duck for group 1. Group 2, you have the little Franken duck, the little Frankenstein duck. That's going to be for group 2. And then group 3, you have the ghosty duck. It's a little cobweb back here. Little ghosty duck for group 3. Okay. So if you want to see what your duck looks like with a card underneath it, let's do that. And I think I am going to add a little picture for you guys of what your little duck looks like close up with your, because I realize we're doing a top-down view, so you only see like the top of your duck. So let's see. Oops. For group 1, what are their current feelings and intentions towards you for those of you choosing the little devil duck here? Okay, so group 2 with the little Frankenstein duck. What are their current feelings and intentions? And then for group 3 with the little ghost duck. Those are going to be your choices. So I'm going to put them right here. And then I'm going to insert a little picture for you guys to get a closer look of what your little ducks look like. The timestamps will be down below, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi group 1, so those of you that resonated with the little devil duck here, this is going to be your reading today. So we're finding out what are their current feelings and intentions towards you. Then we're also going to be asking what will their actions be towards you in the next 30 days. So for those of you that are watching this, the day that I upload it, which is today is September 30th, 2024, it'll be from today to the next 30 days, okay? For those of you that are watching it after the day that I post it, it is 30 days from whatever is the date that you've watched this reading. So let's just say you're watching it in February. You're going to be looking at whatever day it is in February for you and then counting the next 30 days, okay? So just use the reading that way, okay? All right, so your first card out here is Harvest Witch, and it says, what sacrifices have you made for the greater vision of what is to be? Okay, what sacrifices have you made for the greater vision of what is to be? So I also notice this is number 21 here, which is about completion of cycles, the closing of chapters to allow, or endings to allow for new beginnings here. So let's pull some tarot. Actually, no, let's pull some more oracle first, and then I'm going to pull the tarot after. So let's see, what are their current feelings and intentions towards you? And this kind of makes me feel, with this card coming out, with asking what sacrifices have you made for the greater vision of what is to be, because this person is involved with you, it makes me feel like they are taking some time to think about what they need to change within their personal life. Perhaps with making a sacrifice, this could be, I don't know, if the person, I mean, if we've got two people who like each other, you know, there has to be some type of compromise that is made, right? This is kind of, in a way, for some people, the way they look at it, it is going from being single to committing to a connection, a relationship. Like if there is differences, say where people live at a distance from each other, or they have an online connection, what are the sacrifices that are being made, right? Is one person going to move? Are we choosing to put in more dedicated and committed effort into helping a connection to continue to grow and develop? So this kind of puts me in a mindset of where this person has to take some time to think about what they are going to be altering or changing within their personal life in order to make your connection work, right? Sometimes we have to make changes to maybe say the job that we have, the city that we live. You know, if there's other commitments that we might have in life, we have to work towards maybe letting them go, or maybe making more time for dating. Like, let's just say we have a commitment to working, I don't know, 12 hours a day, and we want to also have time for love life. We need to kind of find some balance there. So maybe the person could give up, I don't know, playing video games after work, and then just kind of, instead of playing video games, they could make time to connect with people, you know? So of course there could be many different situations, right, that kind of play about there. So that's just kind of where my mindset is at. What sacrifices have you made for the greater vision of what is to be? And the what is to be is you and them. Okay? So okay. All right. What are their current feelings and intentions towards you, group 1? And I'm using my Dark Romance Oracle. This is the first edition. I do have the second edition available now on Etsy for those of you that are in the US. And I do have a special ordering link for international orders if you're still interested in it and wanting it for Halloween. Okay, the end of October. There's still a chance for you to be able to put the order in and get it and receive it in time, okay, before Halloween happens. For those of you especially that have your own YouTube tarot channel and you're wanting to have the deck, there's still time for you to get it as long as they put the order in right away. Okay, so we've got music here. So some of you might have a very strong music connection to this person. It could be that this person has a lot of, or maybe, you know, sometimes people communicate through music. They send, instead of saying something to someone, a person might kind of like send you a song or send you song lyrics for you to kind of look at. And that's kind of a way of them expressing their heart or their feelings to you. Sometimes that is a little easier for us to do, right? Instead of saying it. So there's music there. What are their current feelings and intentions towards you? We have future. Okay, so look at that. Well, she's just kind of looking and touching a crystal ball there. So we have future. Let's see what else. You know, and especially with this first card here talking about harvesting something, the Harvest Witch. They're collecting things and putting them into the basket, which kind of gives me that vibe of like Seven of Pentacles energy, where we take time to reassess, reevaluate, right? What we've already invested time and energy into, and what are we happy with the way that things are kind of coming along here. Is there anything we want to change? Is there anything that we need to shift or let go of? Or do we need to plant new seeds, you know, nurture in a different way to help something to continue to grow and evolve? Let's see. What are their current feelings and intentions towards group 1? Okay. So we've got 3. Okay, so we have bridges here, we have gift, and then we also have memories. So for some of you, this person might be feeling incredibly nostalgic. Okay, maybe thinking about your past with each other. For some of you, I'm even getting a situation here where someone could have been trying to make amends with you, okay, wanting to make amends with you. So some of you might even be in a separation here. I feel like with the gift here, there kind of looks like there's this beautiful light that's kind of coming down here. So I'm getting a few different meanings with this, but for one, I feel like this person is thinking about what having you in their life, whether that is the past or presently right now, that this is something that truly is a gift. It could be that you're someone who does bring in a lot of, positive energy into this person's life, and they could truly be seeing it as a beautiful thing. Also, this little bridge here is kind of leading to this little house, or this, I don't even know, it could be a house, a little shed or something. But that is a solid structure there. There's a foundation there. And then we also have a similar little house here. And then there's one in the background there. Okay. So this could certainly be that this person is trying to take some type of path or thinking about the future to bridging what the two of you do have now into potentially opening the door to something for the future between the two of you. Okay. I'm noticing I'm trying to figure out what's on this lock here, but it looks like there's something locked around the lock or inside of it, and I can't tell what this is. If it's a ring, it kind of looks like a ring. But there looks like there's a little heart here too. So maybe, perhaps there is some significance with mom. Maybe your mother, their mother could be significant. It could be that this person is someone who had their mother pass away, or you could have even been a person who was present. I know that I've heard it, I've seen it in the comments sometimes, where there's a person who has had their mother pass away, and then the other person has had their mother pass away, and it's kind of like that's what the two people have in common, is that both of them have lost their mother. Also, this might be significant in that, there could be a person who has some challenging relationships with their mother, okay, or a mother figure here. That could be another situation here, but we'll kind of see what the tarot brings through. Okay. Perhaps this person could also be thinking about giving you a gift. Okay, giving you some type of gift, gifting you something here. Let's see what else. What are their current feelings and intentions towards you? Perhaps this person could even be thinking about introducing you to their mother. Okay, that might be applicable for some of you. Especially if you're getting to that point, like if you're dating the person and it's like it's time, to start meeting family members and stuff. What are their current feelings and intentions? Some of you might even know each other's families, okay, or have just recently met family, been introduced to mom. What are their current feelings and intentions towards you? We have the Vengeance, and it says overcoming slights and a choice. Overcoming slights. What are their current feelings and intentions? And then we have the Herald. It says small regrets and longing. Okay, so like I said, maybe for some of you, there is a separation here. This person could be, kind of thinking about memories of you in the past. Maybe certain regrets that they might have over certain decisions that they have made. Okay. I'm also seeing the Sleeper at the bottom. It says cause and effect with clarity. So for some of you, I mean, it is a slang thing to say, and some of you might not understand, so I'll explain it. There is a term, and I don't know if it's just a thing in the US or not, when we say that somebody slept on you or they've been sleeping on you, it basically means that they're not paying attention, or that they may have overlooked you, or they may have missed an opportunity. It's basically like we're not paying attention to what is right there in our face, like we're sleeping on something or we slept on something. Okay. Especially for those of you that are outside the US and like, what does that mean? It's just our slang here in the US. So with the sleeper here, with, it looks like, what does this look like? It looks kind of like, I think it's supposed to be a sun, but it kind of reminds me of like this being a person's eye that's closed, sleeping. And it says cause and effect, which makes me feel that if a person chose to sleep on you, right, and not very well take the initiative, or, you know, not realizing maybe what they had while they had it, that with the cause and effect, this has to do with justice. It has to do with the laws of karma. Okay? So if we're deciding not to do something, and then as a result of that, later we have some type of regret or guilt because of how things played out, it's really because we've slept on it, right? We've slept on it. We've kind of realized that there's a different choice maybe we should have made for a better outcome. So with clarity being here, it makes me feel like this person is recognizing how maybe their actions or non-actions have led them to where they're at right now in whatever the situation might be between the two of you. But it's also that there is this clarity coming through for this person where they are kind of, I feel like, paying some extra close attention to what is going to happen with this connection. You know? A choice, right? It says overcoming slights and a choice, small regrets and longing, which means for some of you, you could be broken up or in separation, or, you know, could be a missed opportunity thing with longing here, because longing is really like, I want you, I desire you, I miss you, or I have a regret here. I'm realizing the cause or the result of my actions or my choices. Now there's some clarity here. Okay. All right, so let's pull a little bit more, and then I'm going to pull the tarot on top. Do I want to use that one? No. I'm also noticing here, too, there is a rabbit that's here, and rabbits are a symbol of sexuality, fertility. And I'm also noticing that there's two snakes here that are intertwined, but they're also kind of going in different directions. So that may be symbolic of maybe you and this person feeling still very connected, but maybe you're kind of in different places in life, or let's see. What are their current feelings and intentions towards you? Attention. Okay, so that's what I was getting here, is that they're kind of like zeroing in or something, right? She's literally looking at the crystal ball. So there's a lot of focus right now for this person on your connection. There's a lot of focus. You've got their attention. It's interesting. Look at this. Look at how this mushroom here looks like it has two little devil horns here, and you guys chose the little devil duck. Attention. Now we don't have the devil card here in the tarot, although I haven't pulled the tarot yet, but you know, the devil card can talk about fears, the shadow self. So they may even be really looking also, I feel like, at themselves, their own shadow, their own maybe choices that they're making in life. Okay, so I think I think I want to clarify this future card before we pull the tarot, because I want to see a little bit more information here. Can you tell us a little bit more about this future card, Spirit, as it relates to pile one's person? Their current feelings and intentions. What is this about the future? What is this about the future? Explore. Discovery. And past life. Wow. So you and this person, group one, might very well have a past life connection with each other, or this person might be feeling, their feeling about you in this connection could be that they feel that you and them share a past life connection, and it is something that they could be open to exploring or looking at further. Because I feel like when we feel that way towards somebody, it kind of intrigues us. It kind of makes us like, ooh, I want to know why I feel this way, right? I feel so connected to this person. I feel this feels familiar. So it makes me feel that this person feels this past life connection with you too. And they kind of, I feel like with the Explorer and the Discovery here, that they're questioning like how are you supposed to fit into my life now? You know, with exploring and discovering, they might want to see what is the meaning of it. Like, why has the universe kind of brought the two of you together? And kind of open to exploring what's going to happen between the two of you in the future. So it makes me feel like this person, like I said, you've got that connection is something that's catching their attention right now. They're focusing on it, and I feel like questioning how and what your future is going to look like with each other. Okay. Yeah, because I also noticed in this Vengeance card here, it says overcoming slights and a choice, but there's an anchor here. And anchors generally are a sign of stability. Maybe anchoring something in. There's also two hands here that are not really touching each other, but they could be reaching for each other. And there's almost like this red, it kind of reminds me of like that red string of fate that's kind of intertwined with the two of you. Okay. I feel like with the eye showing up right underneath to this rabbit here, there's a moon too. A moon, an eye. I certainly feel like there's a lot of passion between you and this person, a very strong attraction that they do have towards you. They could also be somebody who hides, right? Doesn't really reveal to you a lot of that. This person could be having a lot of psychic dreams or even visions about you. If you're not talking to this person right now, or there is a separation, breakup, that could even be something that's kind of putting this person in that place of longing here. Okay. For some of you, I feel like there might also be, like, since meeting you or since being connected with you, there could also be a lot of transformation that has taken place within them, within you. Okay. All right, so let's pull some tarot. Let's pull some tarot and see. I think we're going to move these oracle cards out of the way, though, so we can see our let's put this over here. I got these. Okay, let's pull your tarot. So, group 1, what are their current feelings and intentions towards you? That was fast. We have the 10 of Ghosts. 10 of Ghosts. Let me look really quick. I can't remember. It's been a while since I used this deck. So, Bats are Swords. Imps are Wands. Pumpkins are Pentacles. This is the Cups. Okay. So, the 10 of Cups. What are their current feelings and intentions towards you? The 3 of Ghosts, which is the 3 of Cups. Well, I feel like this person wants to be with you. This person, wow, look at that. The 10 of Pentacles, which is the 10 of Pumpkins in this deck, and the 4 of Imps, which is the 4 of Wands. Yeah. This person wants to be with you. What are their current feelings and intentions? So the intention here could be continuing to, you know, spend time with you, connect with you on a deeper emotional level. For some of you, this might mean reconciliation. The 4 of Wands can be a reunion and a reconciliation. It could also be entering into a commitment. For some of you, even a marriage, especially with the 10 of Pentacles being here. Both the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups can also be family cards within the tarot. So here we've got a little family here celebrating, looking at all the little ghost lights. We've got the 8 of Imps, which is the 8 of Wands. We have the Knight of Imps, which is the Knight of Wands. We have the 5 of Imps, 5 of Wands. And we have the Ace of Pumpkins, so the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, some of you, this might be a new start, a new beginning for you and this person. It could be having something tangible with you is what this person wants. Now, I do feel with the Knight of Wands energy that this person does feel motivated and kind of like very driven and passionate towards pursuing a relationship with you, pursuing commitment. I am seeing the 5 of Wands here. I do want to know what that is about, because I'm also seeing the 5 of Ghosts at the bottom, which is the 5 of Cups. Okay, so remember with your cards here, we were seeing 6 of Pentacles is right underneath that. I feel like that's significant. And the Hierophant is here. Okay, so the Hierophant is going to be about traditional types of commitments, meaning 2 people in a serious relationship with each other, 2 people who are going to get married, 2 people who live together, okay, moving in together. 6 of Pentacles is about reciprocating energy. So perhaps this person is someone who in the past, they did not reciprocate in the same way that you were giving to the relationship. Okay, so they might even have regrets about that. Now, one of your cards is about that, right? Small regrets. We've got overcoming slights here. Maybe that slight was their perspective. Like I said, because you have the sleeper here, right? Sleeping on something. Meaning we're not paying attention, right? I've slept on many tarot decks. Like sometimes if I'm shopping, just to help you guys that don't really understand the term, there's been certain tarot decks, like this one right here, okay? This one right here, that I looked at online, and I noticed that a lot of people had it and were using it for their Halloween themed October readings, and I was like, I don't know about that one. And I just kind of keep, not really paying attention to it. And it was not until I bought it And I looked at it and I was like, wow, why did I take so long? Basically, why did I sleep on it? Right? Um, yeah, so there's the terminology again, just so you understand. So yeah, this kind of makes me feel like this person, maybe they didn't see what they had, you know? Perhaps they're regretting not putting in the same investment of energy that maybe you have. Okay. Now, if this is a brand new connection for you guys and you don't really have that kind of history and you just maybe started dating, just got to know each other, but you already kind of feel like there's that past life type of energy between the two of you, then I would say that this Five of Cups energy could have to do with a person who is still healing from past relationship situations that have nothing to do with you. Okay? Because sometimes the Five of Cups can talk about being discouraged, feeling disappointed, feeling hopeless sometimes in love. And so the Six of Pentacles is about that reciprocating, that balanced energy here. So I do feel like it is this person's intention to be with you, okay? To be in a relationship with you, to pursue a relationship with you, to have something that is tangible, to reciprocate your energy, okay? I still want to look at this Five of Wands here because this could very well be some type of conflict, some type of challenge that might be there. And I think one of your cards was talking about that, maybe, right? Overcoming slights, music, the future, memories, bridges, discovery. Which was it? Am I imagining it? Or was I saying that there might have been some type of challenge here? Maybe it was the slights. Overcoming some type of slight. Okay, let's just clarify it and see what that Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands can also talk about change, you know, making some type of change. Let's see. Five of Wands. We've got Taurus energy here and also Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Why is the Five of Wands here? Wow. Why are all these fives here? The Five of Swords, which is the Five of Bats in this deck. The Four of Ghosts, which is the Four of Cups. Okay. So the Four of Cups is when we're closing ourselves off to something. We're closing ourselves off to something. We're rejecting something. A missed opportunity. The Five of Swords is also about self-sabotaging thoughts. It's also about victim mentality here. So some of you, like I said, if you have no real history with this person, your situation's a little different because, like I said, this Five of Cups could talk about this person having grief from past relationships, you know, where the choice here and the sleeping on something, right, and having a regret and now longing for something. Where your situation could be, if this is a wounded person, they could be emotionally closed off. They could be someone who has trust issues and who's been resisting the flow of this connection, right? And again, more or less seeing it as a gift, you know? It's kind of like it's this person's opportunity for something beautiful, something genuine, something amazing from what I'm seeing with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. That's a beautiful energy. So is the Three of Cups, you know? So whatever this whole past situation is, whether it's their past, nothing to do with you, or it's that you guys had a past with each other and there's been some challenging energy where this person has regrets over things that they've said, they've done, they've rejected you, Maybe even for some of you, hurting you, because the Five of Swords can talk about being a victim to someone's mistreatment. So even if this person is someone from your past, an ex-partner, a person that you used to date, and they rejected you, or they hurt your feelings in some way with their words or with their actions, then all of a sudden, right, there's been some type of clarity here, right? Some type of clarity that's come through for this person, or maybe the bridge would be bridging you and them back together, right? Like I said, maybe reconciliation, having another chance. Some of you, like I said, you could have even been with somebody who maybe was grieving over someone's passing here, because we do have mom. If the person just lost their mother or even another family member, they may not have necessarily been in a state where they were ready for a relationship, They could have been very closed off and just kind of like, no, I don't have time for this right now. I'm sorry. Maybe even pushing you away a little bit. But to me, this looks like there's this change of energy happening with this person. There's a realization, there's a lot of focus that this person is putting in towards resolving whatever conflict, whatever differences, because you also had, did you have differences? No. I'm thinking about a private reading I did earlier. This to me looks like it could very well be resolving these differences that are here, okay, between the two of you. I'm going to clarify one more. Why is the Five of Wands here? The Hangman. Yeah. So there's been a change of perspective. This person, for some of you, has had a change of heart, okay? So let's just say that it is a past person. You have history with them. If you guys ended on bad terms, if this person rejected you, if they maybe say were unhealed and they know that they've said or done something wrong here, this person's intention is to come back, okay? To have another chance, a second chance, a reuniting here. And I feel like it's not just reuniting to waste your time. This person is actually, I feel like, feeling more motivated and more confident to be able to be in a relationship with you, and for something that is long-term, something that's going to stick around versus just something temporary. Okay. Now, for those of you where this is a brand new kind of new-ish connection where you don't really have a whole lot of that history with the person, then again, this could be that they've had personal stuff going on in their life, and there could currently be maybe a little bit of resistance that you're noticing from this person. Like, you can tell that they like you and that they're feeling like, wow, I can feel this connection here. It feels like we have something in common here, or something feels familiar. And you might very well be in a situation where they're kind of trying to work towards changing their own perspective, because they could also be somebody who's, bringing in baggage. Sometimes we bring baggage from our past situations, and that could kind of insert trust issues and insecurities and stuff like that we might bring in. But I feel like this person is trying to work on letting that stuff go, to surrender, okay, to what they're feeling in this connection with you, which in that surrender, there's been a change of perspective. There's been some insight. There's been some clarity for this person, where it's making them feel more confident about reciprocating the energy that you're bringing to the table. Okay, in which case this person has the intention of spending more time with you, you guys continuing to build your connection and your bond with each other, going out, having a good time, having fun together, having something that is tangible, that I feel like for them, with looking at the future, little crystal ball there, it's being able to see the two of you guys. So this person has that element of foresight here, of thinking ahead and being able to see that they can see themselves having a future with you, okay? If they are someone who does have some, I want to say, some past stuff that they're bringing in, such as trust issues or betrayal wounds or fear of rejection, things like that, that could create a little bit of some challenge with you guys. But I don't feel like it's enough that it's going to put the progression of your connection to a complete halt where it turns into nothing. Okay, I do feel like this person is going to be able to overcome that. And right, we also have overcoming slights here, making a choice to overcome it. Because I feel like if they are someone who's bringing in this past stuff, you do have a choice at that point in your life where the universe brings in another connection for you, and you have a choice. Do you still want to continue down that path of having trust issues and insecurities and allowing them to get in the way of your romantic connections? Or you're going to choose to let it go and give love a chance? Okay? All right, so what I want to do now, I want to ask Spirit here. No, I want to add some oracle cards first. Another oracle card. And then we're going to ask Spirit what their actions are in the next 30 days. Okay, and we'll use a different tarot deck for that. So let's get one of these. And I do want to say thank you to Erin so much for sending in this beautiful deck. It is the Halloween Forever Oracle. Thank you, Erin, for your kindness and generosity. Okay, so let's see. Group 1, what are their current feelings and intentions towards you? Let's see. Wow, we have the Candy Witch with number 2. Let's see what the Candy Witch is about. Okay, I already love it. It says, be sweet, be kind, be loving. Send out confectionery waves of blessings and goodwill. It says the Candy Witch uses her sugary magic to create positive change in her life and the world. She urges you to do the same. If you're inquiring about a person or relationship, conjure up a feeling of love. Imagine it as a candy cloud and mentally send it to everyone concerned. In much the same way you would offer candy to any and all trick-or-treaters who may knock on your door, offer sweetness to everyone you encounter and anyone who crosses your mind. Even though at times it will be appropriate to clearly set a boundary or firmly speak your truth, you can still offer universal love to all beings. It says, being loving and sweet does not mean you should be a pushover or allow yourself to be mistreated. Contrary to the conventional wisdom, standing up for yourself can coincide with understanding, generosity, and transcendent goodwill for all. The Candy Witch's strength comes from her vulnerability and open heart. You too are being called to be both compassionate and powerful. So stop for a moment, close your eyes, breathe, relax, and place a hand on your heart. Set the intention to be kind to yourself and surround yourself with love. Then radiate this love out into the world. Send it to your friends, your enemies, your acquaintances, and strangers. Send it across the surface of the planet to all sentient beings. Then sense it coming back to you in a wave after wave of delicious sweetness and light. In addition to working on the level of energy and emotion, ask yourself, what can I offer? What can I give? How can I make the world a sweeter place? In truth, we are all part of one consciousness. Being sweet to others means being sweet to yourself and vice versa. So choose to cultivate harmony. Hold the vision of peace. I love this message because this is what I was trying to describe, or did describe in a way, with this energy right here. Okay? When I was saying that we have a choice, right? Just because we've gone through challenging things in the past and we've had our heart broken and we've been hurt and we've been betrayed or we've been cheated on or we've been, whatever it might be, lied to, rejected, abandoned, doesn't mean that it's always going to be that way. Doesn't mean that we have to continue to hold on to these beliefs moving forward. To me, this is changing away from resentment and anger and pain and hurt and trust issues and insecurities and combativeness and jealousy and, all of that kind of energy to let's embody the energy of love. Let's embody the energy of desire and passion in this connection and joy and happiness versus the latter. Okay, so it makes me feel like there is some type of transformation that is happening in this person. Okay, like I said, some type of transformation where, like I said, maybe because you guys chose the devil, the little devil duck here, and like I said, your little mushroom that looks like it has little devil horns on it too, right? Perhaps this person could be recognizing how maybe their own behaviors, their own patterns, their own limiting beliefs that they need to look at and recognize about changing, changing into a better version of self, showing up as a better version of self, reciprocating your energy here, especially if you've been, nothing but nice and kind and sweet to this person, and and they were just kind of returning some not so great energy to you. I feel like I said, this person is really taking time to really focus on what's being built here, what's being created within this connection. Okay, so now let's ask Spirit. I want to ask, should we use this one? Yeah, let's just use this one. And we're going to ask Spirit here about what their next actions will be in the next 30 days. Okay. Group 1. What will their next actions be over the next 30 days? What can you expect from this person over the next 30 days? What can you expect from this person over the next 30 days? We've got Judgment. Well, Judgment is about making a decision. Look at that. It says awaken sleeper and rise. Okay, remember how you had that sleeping card there? Awaken sleeper. So Judgment is about making a decision. It's also about, for those of you, especially where you've already had a situation with this person previous, Judgment is going to be about awakening or reviving, potentially, in a sense, reviving the connection, renewal for the connection. Okay. What can you expect? What can you expect from this person over the next 30 days? What are their next actions? Their actions. The Fool. Okay. So that is taking a leap of faith. Okay. New beginning, leap of faith. The Strength card, which is basically that this person is having and finding their inner strength, their courage, their confidence, overcoming their fears here. Okay. Five of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So those of you that have, you're currently you're in contact with this person, you talk to them regularly. The Five of Swords is that whole victim mentality, trust issues, feeling defeated, self-sabotaging thoughts. I feel like this person with the Eight of Pentacles energy, they're going to be doing a lot of work on themselves. But I feel like this person is also going to be showing you, as their actions here, that proof, tangible proof, that they are able to overcome this type of mentality, okay? Because the Eight of Pentacles is about self-mastery, but it's also about hard work and discipline, commitment, dedication, okay, to improving something. Here we've got this little guy who's working on carving pumpkins, and which each pumpkin, it gets better and better and better with his carving. So that, I feel like, is kind of symbolic of this person, of putting in the effort to improving this mentality, this belief system, You know, we have a bunch of bats here too. So bats are also a symbol of rebirth, transformation. What are their next actions in the next 30 days? The world. There it is, Ace of Cups. This person might be telling you their feelings for some of you. There's the Devil. This is so cute that you guys got the Devil and the Devil. Okay. So, the Devil card. Okay. I think I might cover this just in case. I don't know how YouTube's gonna feel about that. Pretty sad that I have to do it, but people might take it the wrong way, or YouTube might take it the wrong way in a negative light. But yeah, okay. So, yeah, I do feel like there is going to be healing. Okay, healing that's happening here. I feel like this person will be making a decision here. Those of you that are no contact with this person, I'm seeing the Four of Swords underneath the deck and the Two of Swords. So it's like this person is taking some time to really reflect upon their decision here. The Wheel of Fortune is right underneath that with the High Priestess. Okay? And the Knight of Pentacles is there. So, you know, I feel like for some of you, this person might be trying to be very cautious in how they approach this situation. Okay? I feel like intuitively this person is being guided towards you. Okay? Their intuition is telling them that you are the one. Okay? But it is really about them learning to flow with that, right? Learning to flow with it. And so the Wheel of Fortune is going to bring about positive change into this situation. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles energy is progress. It is movement. However, it is little baby steps. So it could be that you start to notice that this person shows you, like I said, more effort here, more dedication to being more open towards maybe like expressing their feelings, you know, putting in more effort. Maybe they're like, let's just say if they don't call you that often, maybe they're going to start showing you that they want this and that they're going to put more effort into spending time with you, calling you, messaging you, you know, things of that nature, where they start to recognize how, again, their own behaviors and really working towards being stronger, more courageous. Okay. For some of you, it might even be that this person makes a decision to travel, potentially to see you. Okay. Might be a situation there, especially if you guys are, you know, online connection, you know, when you're like, when am I ever going to meet this person? When am I ever going to see him? When is something ever going to happen here? You know, perhaps that is going to be this person showing you that they are, you know, making the decision to finally travel to see you, finally connect with you in that way, and showing you that they want it, you know, that they're interested in building here. Some of you with this Ace of Cups energy, it is going to be reconciliation. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be what you're looking at, okay, for the next 30 days. Those of you that are watching this when I'm uploading it, and also for those of you that are watching it later, like I said, watch it and take the messages for wherever you are at and 30 days out. Okay. I will say the signs that are significant here are Scorpio energy, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Capricorn. Okay. Seasons that could be appropriate here too. We're going to be coming up to Scorpio season, October, what is it, like October 20 or 21st, somewhere around there. Okay, and that'll go through November 19, 20, 21, somewhere around there. Capricorn season, of course, is going to be a little bit later in the year, which is happening in December 22nd through January 20th, 21st, and then we move into Aquarius season. Okay? Aquarius season, which starts in January, and then it also goes through February, 20th, 21st, somewhere around there. And then Leo season, we've got starts in July, right? Cancer, Leo. July, let's just say around 20th, 21st through August 21st. Okay? Also, the world card is the fixed zodiac signs of Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. And Taurus season starts in April, around 21st, 22nd through May, okay, 20th, 21st, around there is Taurus season. So really depending on where you're, when you're watching this video, 30 days out, but those can also be significant timelines, okay? Significant timelines that are showing up here. Some of you might even be, this person could even be reaching out and apologizing for something they said, something they've done, and kind of putting the past to rest with you and really working towards showing you that they're putting in more solid effort. So that could even be bringing in renewal into your connection. Even if you don't really have a history with this person, bringing about new energy, new confidence, to helping to improve things and help to move things along in a good way, right? We have the Wheel of Fortune, like I said, could bring in certainly positive change here. Okay? All right. So I think I want to close the reading out with getting some additional guidance and advice for you. So let's ask Spirit what your advice is here. With this connection here, the way that this energy's come through today, I would say don't force things with this person. Okay? Let things unfold naturally, especially with the Wheel of Fortune showing up. Let them unfold naturally. Don't force it. Okay? Don't try to hurry up and rush it along. Okay? Trust that all things happen in divine timing. What is your advice? We have Firesider. And it says, dwell in the medicine that exists to protect the spirit. Dwell in the medicine that exists to protect the spirit. Okay. So to me, this message, the energy of this message is kind of like what I just said. It's about you taking time for self. Okay. Sitting with your own energy right now and your feelings and your thoughts and keeping yourself calm and grounded, okay, in the present moment. Taking time to nurture you, to take time to pay attention to what your needs are and what your focus is right now. Okay, dwell in the medicine that exists to protect the spirit. I think I want to read the message with that actually. Okay, so number 16. Okay, so it says preparation, building immunity, and strengthening the spirit. Okay, it says your higher self chose this card because Firesider wishes to tell you something that may be difficult to understand, which is that manifestation is not magic. What manifestation does is make spaces for your preparation to be useful. The universe expands your possibilities, moves things around so you're in the right place at the right time, and offers a helpline when you're facing obstacles. Even so, you wouldn't go to a job interview without being prepared to explain why you're the right person for the job, or go to the store without money to. This card reminds you not to go to Spirit asking for miracles to be made on your behalf if you aren't ready to make a phone call, save a little extra, or at least make a plan. In truth, manifestation can feel like magic, but so few of us are armed with the tools needed to manifest anything meaningful. There are too many fears most of us don't know how to face. Too many thought distortions many of us aren't even aware of, let alone able to bust, and too much that is overwhelming about big life goals that can seem impossible to achieve. This is why the universe will send you challenges that are meant to build your spiritual immunity. They make you stronger, wiser, and more prepared to manifest in a way that truly does feel like magic. With time and your willingness to prepare for greatness, you will experience a life that is deliberate rather than happening by the whims of a cosmic energy. That's not to say the universe isn't real or that you won't have divine help along the way, but it's a lot easier for the universe to back you up when it knows you're prepared to take the leap when it calls. Okay? So those of you that literally want to make fire cider, okay, fire cider for the soul, I'm going to open this up and let you, that actually looks really yummy. Dried rose hips, elderberries, orange peel, ginger, garlic clove, cinnamon sticks, black pepper, apple cider vinegar, and raw honey. And there's the directions. You'll have to let me know if you make some. It actually sounds so good. I think the only thing I don't have is elderberries. I have everything else. But yeah, that might be something delicious to sip on as we kind of, especially for those of you in the northern hemisphere that we're getting into spooky season now, so this might be a perfect thing. Okay? But yeah, like I said, maybe this is, you know, in a way with this kind of talking about manifestation here, I feel like it's important to recognize again, we have to let things unfold naturally. Okay? So maybe this by you kind of taking in the little herbs here, this little fire cider for your soul, that it really kind of helps to keep you grounded, you know, even in the present moment, and to focus on your manifestation. But we also have to know with our manifestation energies, right, that we're putting out with that manifestation. Like, let's just say that you are trying to manifest this person in your life here. We set the intention and let it go. Okay? Set the intention and let it go. All right, so I'm going to leave this here for you, Group 1. I do hope this reading was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, Group 2. So those of you that resonated with this Frankenstein ducky, okay, he looks angry. This is going to be your reading today. So we're looking at what are their current feelings and intentions towards you, and then we're also going to be adding in what would their next actions be within the next 30 days. So if you missed it during the intro, we're asking what's going to happen within the next 30 days between you and this person in this connection from whenever you watch this reading, okay? Whenever you watch the reading, if the messages that come through resonate for you, then we're going to look at the next 30 days of what's going to happen between you and this person, okay? So the first message that you have is apothecary cabinet, and it says, without practice, without befriending them, they are strangers in your path. Okay, so we're asking Spirit today, what are their current feelings and intentions towards you? And so the energy of this card is basically implying that the universe in a way is kind of, or this person's intuition, higher self, spirit team, is letting this person know, hey, pile two's here. But unless you connect with them, right, they're just merely a stranger on your path. So is it going to be something that you turn into as something more by nurturing the connection and the relationship between you and them? Or is it going to be something where they're just, the two of you are strangers on your path, where you go one way, they go one way, and you never really even see what the potential of that connection could be? Okay, so that's the first message here. Interesting. I like that though. Without practice, without befriending them, they are strangers in your path. Okay, so let's start pulling some oracle here. And I am going to be using my Dark Romance Oracle deck. Today is September 30th. It's still early enough, I would say, right now to get your order in if you're wanting to have this deck, especially if you do have your own YouTube tarot channel and you're wanting this deck for in time for Halloween, okay, spooky season. If you put the order in right away, okay, right away, it should get to you before then. Okay, there's also, for those of you that are international, there's a link in the description box that'll take you directly to the printer's website. This is the first edition. I have the second edition out right now, which the backing has changed slightly, but it's still the same aesthetic. Okay, nothing has changed with the cards though, just the backing. So let's see. Group 2, what are their current feelings and intentions towards you? What are their current feelings and intentions towards you? Group 2. We have a barrier. The barrier. Perhaps some of you guys are no contact or have each other blocked, or there's some type of blockage or obstacle here. And we have complicated with the periodic table of elements. Complicated with a barrier. Okay, let's see. Okay, group 2. What are their current feelings and intentions towards you? We have reflect. Reflect. Complicated. Why are things complicated with this person, group 2? We have seasoned here. What else are we doing? No, we're not doing that one yet. Let's pull some of these. What are their current feelings and intentions? We have the Pilgrim. It says opportunities and growth. This card kind of reminds me of the Hermit with that little lantern that's there. What are their current feelings and intentions? Well, apparently this person feels that the connection between the two of you is complicated. The situation is complicated with a barrier here that they're kind of reflecting upon. We have the Astronomer with discovery and augury. What else for group 2, Spirit? What are their current feelings and intentions towards group 2? We have the Chiromancer, delivering news and a collaboration. Okay. Well, delivering news here with a collaboration, it makes me feel like this person has the intention of speaking to you, communicating to you about something potentially that they have been reflecting upon. Because with the opportunities and growth here, this kind of looks like something's being illuminated here. Now, this perhaps can be something that they are discovering about themselves, about your situation, wanting to share some type of news with you. Some of you with the seasoned here, it could be that you already have history with the person. You already have history here. Let's see what else. What else are we pulling for you with this? What am I forgetting here? I feel like we're forgetting something. Let's pull one more of these to make it even, like we did for group 1. Their current feelings and intentions. Wow. Group 1 got this too, with memories here, and there's a lock that says mom on it. Okay, so let's use this one now. Oops. We have harvest. Let's see if we can move these down. And put one more in here. What are their current feelings and intentions towards group 2? Focus. And she's kind of like standing on a path here, looking before her. Seasoned. Without practice, without befriending them, they are strangers in your path. It kind of gives me this vibe that this person is like not letting you in. You know, perhaps this connection for you and this person could be quite triggering. And with opportunities and growth here, like perhaps there is something that you are illuminating. Like you could be pointing things out to this person for some of you. I mean, you do have an angry Franken duck here. So perhaps you've given this person like food for thought. Something that they're kind of reflecting upon. Delivering news and collaboration. You know, perhaps this person is looking at where their own blockages are, where their blockages lie, and this is an opportunity for growth for this person. There could be certain things that they're discovering about themselves, about you, about the connection. But yeah, it kind of gives me the vibe here that this person, there's like resistance here where this person, maybe things are complicated in your situation to figure out with what's happening between you and them. But the complicated could also be this person making things complicated because of their own thinking here. I think, of course, the answer is going to be different for all of you because this is a general reading. But I feel like I do want to get clarification on the complicated here and also the delivering news and a collaboration, because this could be with how well you guys are working together, right? Working with each other. And on this hand here, what do we have? We've got all the elemental symbols there. We've got zodiacs. We've got planets. We've got Mercury, the Sun. We've got Jupiter. And looks like Saturn, Venus, the moon, Scorpio, Sagittarius. What is that? I get confused sometimes. That Gemini. Okay. So, yeah, let's clarify this a little bit. Let's look at why is it, first off, why is it complicated? Okay. Why is it complicated? I just saw the Wheel of Fortune. Why is it complicated? The King of Cups. King of Ghosts in this deck. Well, this is emotions. So, does this person maybe not understand what their feelings are? Or is it that they've... Complicated. King of Cups. Let's get a little bit more. Why is it complicated? The Eight of Swords. So it's them that's making it complicated. Your person. The Eight of Swords is self-imposed negative thoughts, self-limiting beliefs. This has to do with their emotions here. So they could be somebody who's afraid of talking about their feelings, telling you about their feelings, expressing their emotions. The Four of Pumpkins, which is the Four of Pentacles. So this person could be closing themselves off, like trying to block out their feelings or trying to, I mean, we literally have barrier here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What is the delivering news here? The Six of Imps, which is the Six of Wands, and also the Two of Cups, of course. Okay. Well, I feel like this person does have feelings towards you, group 2. Okay. We have the Two of Ghosts here. So the Six of Wands, I feel like, is good news, okay? Because we have delivering news here and a collaboration with the Two of Cups. So perhaps this is someone who has feelings towards you, and they've been afraid of opening up and telling you, and they've been reflecting upon that, okay? Maybe they're discovering, like, wow, I have feelings towards group 2. And this is perhaps an opportunity for growth from them because, again, they're trying to move out of this Eight of Swords energy into the openness of the King of Cups, which is fully, allowing themselves to open up. With the Two of Cups card, this is about vulnerability. So in order for us to connect with another, right, we have to open our heart. We have to let that wall down with that barrier here. So their intention here, okay, I do feel like this person does have feelings towards you. Some of you, it might even be love. They feel the connection to you. The Six of Wands is about being in the spotlight. It's about getting recognition, feeling validated, feeling appreciated. So it could be that this person is recognizing you, or that they're recognizing that they have feelings towards you. Okay, they're feeling a certain way towards you, and without practice, without befriending them, they are strangers in your path. So I feel like this person is recognizing, how and what value you hold, and the intention here to show you, to tell you about their feelings. Okay, the Harvest, which could be about really, especially with the seasoned and the harvest here, because this is implying that there's already been energy that's been put in there into it. I'm almost kind of feeling, because you have the way that your little Frankie duck looks, the Frankenstein duck, where he, like I said, he kind of looks a little bit angry. it kind of makes me feel like this person could very well be misrepresenting their feelings towards you. And expressing feelings could be something that is difficult for them. And they might even get like, if you ask this person, how do you feel towards me? Or, you know, something like that, where it's like you're really kind of digging into, like, you want to know, they might even get frustrated with you. They might lash out. They might be somebody who kind of gets an attitude and responds in that way because it's something that makes them feel uncomfortable, okay? But I feel like they're kind of reflecting upon that here. Okay. Underneath the deck, we've got, look at this, Queen of Wands, and guess who's underneath her? King of Wands. Okay. So there is definitely a connection here. There is a very strong attraction here. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Ace of Pumpkins. And the Chariot. Yeah. So the Seven of Wands is going to be about perseverance. So I feel like the intention is to continue to see this connection through with you. To continue to see where it goes. To see where it leads. Okay, to something tangible here. The Chariot is about bringing two opposing forces of energy together, meaning you and them being in alignment with each other in order to make steady progress with this connection. The Chariot, the Hierophant, and wow, the Emperor, the Moon, Six of Cups, Ten of Wands. So I see like this person is kind of thinking ahead a little bit, okay? They see there's a connection here. This person might even tell you, I feel like you're my soulmate, or I feel like we're soulmates. The Hierophant is going to be about relationship, serious relationship commitment. The Emperor is about strategy, planning. Interesting, you guys have a little Frankenstein right here. But, you know, the Emperor is about stability, structure, foundation, building that, right, for connection, relationship. I do feel like there is a little bit of some insecurities and fears here, but the person definitely feels the soulmate connection between you and them. Okay, so what I would like to do now, I'm going to clear this away. I'm going to move your oracles to the side. And then we are going to pull one more oracle card with asking what their next actions. What am I doing? I don't want to put them away. Just move them to the side. That was one of your cards. Okay, let's put this over here. And now let's ask Spirit what their actions will be in the next 30 days. What can you expect from this person? What will be their actions in the next 30 days? The Six of Pentacles. We have the Two of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups, which is the Seven of Ghosts in this deck. We have the Six of Wands in reverse. I feel like we still have a little bit of a struggle here. Because what I feel like is happening is that this person could be still, there's the Queen of Wands. There's the Page of Swords. Four of Swords in reverse. Okay. So this is a little bit of a work in progress here, okay, with this person. This one I do feel like is going to require a little bit of your patience. I feel like this person is most definitely planning on telling you their feelings, okay? There could be a little bit of, with their next actions that you might experience with this person over the next 30 days, they may, if they've already been kind of giving you a little bit of that hot and cold type of behavior, a little bit of that push-pull type of energy, you might continue to experience that with this person as they're trying to sort through their feelings, their emotions, okay? But I do feel like this person, once they kind of reel it in and get it under control here, which I feel like they will, the Page of Swords energy is more or less when we feel like we need more information, okay? So we're still gathering, we're still researching, finding answers, we're curious, we want to know more information in order to make a decision. So I feel like this person might continue to feel a little bit unsteady, okay? But I do feel like they will get there to the point where they are showing you. Look at how this little devil is kind of coming up to the queen, almost like he's giving her this sunflower here, okay? So it could be that the next action you can expect from them is literally them showing you some type of desire or attraction. You know, the sunflowers are a symbol of abundance and prosperity, which is what the Queen of Wands is all about, manifestation. So it could be that this person is expressing to you or showing to you the desire to make something manifest between you and them. Okay. They could be working together with you to try to bring about balance in your connection. Underneath the deck, we have the Nine of Ghosts, which is the Nine of Cups, the King of Cups, the Justice card, and then we also have the Three of Wands and the Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So I feel like this person over the next 30 days, they're going to be coming to a place where they are going to be expressing to you their feelings. Okay. And I do feel like being able to tell you very openly about caring about you, loving you, or falling in love with you, things of that nature, is something that this person is very excited to tell you. I also feel like it's a struggle for them, but it's kind of like it's that weight that's going to be lifted off of their shoulder, right? Once they kind of overcome this challenging energy here. Let's see, what have we got again? Opportunities for growth, discovery, memories, seasoned, reflect, harvest, focus. You know, and this could even be like if the situation between you and them really is a very complicated one, this to me with the focus here, because she looks like she's looking at the path before her, right? The future. So it makes me feel like this person is trying to figure out how to make this work. So for some of you, their next actions you can expect in the next 30 days could be messages, could be communication, could be this person telling you, you know, where they see the connection headed, right? What they want for the future, or seeing you as like, I'm so excited to see where things take us, you know, because it could even be starting that. It could even be, you know, saying, hey, let's keep dating. I'm excited to see where things go. Like, let's continue to move this forward. And, you know, the Page of Wands is about excitement. It's about exploring and discovery and, you know, keeping that passion alive between the two of you. Okay. So yeah, I feel like some of you can expect this person to reach out to you and to message you and to communicate with you and tell you what their feelings are. For some of you, this Ace of Cups might be symbolic of a reconciliation or even new beginning in love. We have the Fool energy here, which is about taking a leap of faith. So that might even be that this person just kind of decides, you know what, I'm just going to go for it, you know, and try to put this whole mental stuff behind me, and starts reciprocating your energy here. There's going to be a sense of contentment that they feel. For some of you, the Nine of Cups can be symbolic of wish fulfillment. You know, there could be something that you've been asking Spirit for, like, wow, I really want this person to tell me how they feel, or I really want us to be together, or I really want this to work out. I really want this person to give this connection another chance, or, you know, whatever that might be. The Nine of Cups is here, which, like I said, is about wish fulfillment. So this could be Spirit giving you confirmation of that. Okay, perhaps reaching out to you with the delivering news and a collaboration, which could mean for some of you, like I said, reconciliation. We do have Libra energy here, also Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius. There's also fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm also seeing Gemini. Okay, now we're going to pull in one more oracle card. And I do want to thank Erin so much. Erin, thank you for sending in this beautiful deck for us to use. So let's ask Spirit here for any other advice or guidance that you need for this connection. Any other advice or guidance that you need. Okay. So we have number 24, Leto's Temple. Leto's Temple. And then let's pull one more of these. We've got shape-shifting, and it says transformation is not the loss of what once was. It is the evolution of a more powerful self. So I feel like this could be confirmation for you, group 2, that this connection is undergoing a transformation. Okay? And I almost kind of see it as an evolution from what was. So, like, let's just say in the beginning of a connection, right? You're like, wow, this is so amazing. And then things start to kind of unfold a little bit further, and the connection has taken on a little bit of a different energy. Okay? But I feel like what Spirit is showing to you here is that the transformation is not the loss of what once was, maybe what you guys had before, right? Beginning. It is the evolution of a more powerful self. So it could be that this connection is transformative, say, for both of you. And also that it's evolving into something that is actually tangible for some of you, right? It just kind of taking on a little bit of a different form. But in a way, I feel like Spirit's saying, don't grieve over the loss of what has been in the past. Because I know sometimes I've heard it too, where, like, you know, people are saying, like, oh, I just want to have back what we had in the beginning. In the beginning, things are always amazing, okay? They're always amazing. And then through time, right, we start to recognize who we really are, who the other person really is. They see our true colors, we see theirs. In the beginning, it's all kind of like smoke and mirrors, rosy colored glasses. Everybody's got their best self on, their best behavior. All your insecurities are hidden. You know, some connections, of course, do go south and never return, right? Never return to any former version of the way that it used to be. But sometimes there are certain connections that do go through a little bit of a change, right? As the two of you really kind of grow into each other and learn about each other. the relationship takes on a different form. And so I feel like in a way with the shape shifting, it's like spirits telling you here, or giving you that confirmation to know that it's not the loss of what you once had, but it's understanding that the connection is evolving to something that is much more powerful. And I would say with that type of energy, something that's far more sustainable, something that's where you're able to build something solid with somebody. Okay. Not superficial, right? It's kind of like you're taking it deep and really building something with someone that is worthwhile, something that's tangible, something that's going to stand the test of time, versus something that's very superficial and where we fall in love with that kind of energy, right? And then the connection starts to change and we're like, ooh, I want that back. I want to have that back. Where the universe is like, no, that's just the superficial stuff. Let's move that out of the way and let's look at what the bones are, right, of the relationship, the foundation that's going to help to see this connection through to having something that is stable and grounded. And of course there could be certain things that change and you're just like, well, I don't like that change. I don't like that this person used to be really attentive to my needs and now they're not. That more or less would be a conversation, right, that you would need to have with your person and say, hey, I noticed that in the beginning you used to put in a lot of effort towards texting me or calling me or doing nice things for me, and now you don't do that anymore. That more or less has to do with, a lot of different things, I want to say. Like, it's a long list, but sometimes people grow complacent, sometimes people get lazy in connections and they feel like, oh, well, I already got you, I don't have to put the work in anymore. Okay. So yeah, that might be a conversation that you want to have, especially if it's something like that where you're just kind of noticing they used to do this, but they don't do that anymore. And I feel like that kind of happens over time anyway in relationships and when you get married. Okay. When you get married, things change. People change. They get settled and they get comfortable. Okay. We've all done it. We've all been there in relationships like that. I certainly have in the past. Okay. So let's look at Leto's temple and see what that is about as your advice here to close out your reading. Okay. So it says, protect your pack. Draw upon the support of your beloved family or friend group. Lend a helping hand to one or more loved ones in need. With the goddess Leto, mother of Artemis and Apollo, is often considered a minor player in the Greek pantheon. She was likely worshipped as the great mother goddess in ancient Lycia. Leo is a wolf goddess who occasionally shapeshifts into a wolf, and it's no coincidence that Lycia, now part of modern Turkey, means wolfland. Devotees call on Leto for family protection, particularly for mothers and children. But she presides not just over birth and life, but also over death. She and her etheric wolf pack guard newly departed souls, lovingly ushering them into the afterlife. This aligns with the wolf's role as psychopomp, mediator, and guide between the realms of the living and the dead. Leto says, your actions can be more helpful than you know. By simply stepping in to assist a loved one or a group of loved ones in a time of need, the effects of your good deeds will reverberate for ages and generations to come. So look closely and discover one or more ways to support your family, friend group, or community now. Perhaps someone could use your help packing up and loading a moving van. You may find a volunteer opportunity to support local families or children in need. If you know a neighbor is having a hard time, you might bake them some cookies. Or your contribution could be as simple as calling a friend to check in. This may also be a message to receive support from family, friends, or your community. Much like wolves, humans are communal animals. The lone wolf does not generally thrive, which is why in nature, that archetype is more of the exception than the rule. Remember that humans love to be of service. It's how we are wired. So by receiving, you also give. Just as when you give, you also receive. It is now time to strengthen and add momentum to this virtuous cycle of support. So I feel like as your advice here, Okay. If you are noticing, right, where this person is a little bit struggling, right? We've got these energies here of opportunities for growth and discovery with this person. Perhaps there are certain painful memories that they're healing on, that they're reflecting from. If there's a barrier here within their feelings and their emotions, they're a negative thinker. We don't want to add on extra stress and pressure and, things of that nature if things are already complicated in this person's mind, right? I feel like with this Leto's temple energy here, it's more or less the message for you here is your advice is to be compassionate, be empathetic, be emotionally supportive, as best you can with this person. Okay. Maybe it means taking on a role of being a solid, calm, grounded, emotional support system for them. Or it could be that you are allowing yourself to be someone who they feel comfortable with opening up and talking about or expressing themselves. Not so much that you're kind of hovering over them and trying to control and force answers out of them, but more or less that you are showing them through compassion, through empathy, through kindness, through gentleness, through nurturing, right? King of Cups like energy that kind of shows that you're supportive, okay? Now, if, things are kind of a little challenging, say, between the two of you, the best thing that, again, you could do is be the emotionally strong and calm and grounded one. Okay, especially if you're noticing that they've got stuff going on within them. We want you to be the energy that is solid, okay? Which I feel like could be very helpful for you, because then it lets this person know if they do have a lot of stuff going on here that you are someone that they can trust to open up to talk to confess things to, or to, just really kind of open up on a deeper level where they don't feel afraid, right? They feel more inclined to just kind of let the wall down, or, open up and tell you what it is that they're thinking and what it is that they're feeling, and be more open and honest with you versus feeling so afraid and saying, oh, I can't, I'm too afraid to open up. Okay. But like I said, I feel like many of you with the delivering news here in collaboration, you should be hearing from this person. Okay. Perhaps maybe you have given this person a lot to think about in this connection. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave this here for you, group 2. I do hope this is helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, group 3. So those of you that resonated with this ghost duck here, this is going to be a reading today. So we are finding out what are their current feelings and intentions towards you. And then we're also going to be looking at what their next actions will be within the next 30 days. Okay, so if you miss it in the intro, we're looking at the next 30 days from whenever you click on this video and the messages that come through resonate for you. 30 days from whenever that is for you. Okay, so your first message is foraging. Number 17, and it says, there is no better feeling than having gone after what you desire. I love that. There is no better feeling than having gone after what you desire. So in this case, I feel like this person desires you, which is a beautiful message. No better feeling than having gone after what you desire. Okay, so let's start pulling some oracle. And I am going to be using my Dark Romance Oracle. This is the first edition. I have the second edition available now, where only the backing has changed slightly. All of the cards are all the same, okay? If you're wanting information on that, the links are in the description box. For those of you that are local US, and then also there's a special ordering link for those of you that are international. Let's see. Wow. Okay, so all these came out. Let's see what we got. We've got reconciliation, soulmate, and options. Interesting, though, that you guys chose a duck here that's a ghost. Perhaps some of you, this person did ghost you. There's no better feeling than having gone after what you desire. Because we have reconciliation here. So maybe for some of you, this person has left your life or was not in your life here. Let's see how this plays out here. Let's pull. What are their current feelings and intentions towards group 3? A gift. Okay. With that gift card there, I'm more or less kind of seeing this as like a blessing. A blessing, because this is also number 17. The 17 is about, well, it connects to the star card in the tarot, and the star is about trust, faith, hope, belief, wish fulfillment, destiny. Could be certainly some type of blessing. We have rest here. And tradition. Okay. So those of you that are separated, broken up from this person, I do feel like the intention is to reconcile with you, okay? This person may generally feel that you are their soulmate. I feel like I've been kind of feeling the soulmate energy come through in every single pile. Okay. Today, actually. All 3 piles kind of had this very soulmate-like energy about them. What are their current feelings and intentions? The Sleeper, it says cause and effect with clarity. We have the Warrior here with perfectionism and also burnout. And then we have the Chiromancer. It says delivering news and collaboration. I think I want to add in one more over here. Let's see. Their current feelings and intentions towards you. Nurture. Okay. Perfectionism and burnout. This kind of gives me this vibe of like this person thinking and thinking and thinking. And we've got meditation under here. Focus. Pathway. Harvest. Entanglement. Guardian spirit. Perhaps some of you could be dealing with a person who has, I mean, it could literally be that you do have an entanglement with them, or they could be involved in some type of an entanglement that has nothing to do with you, that could be creating challenges here. Guardian spirit, attention. Yeah, it kind of makes me feel like this person's spirit team here is trying to get their attention, this person's attention, to focus on this path with you, to reflect upon it. Look at that. There is no better feeling than having gone after what you desire. you know? Because even if you and this person, let's just say, are separated, not together right now, and it's kind of like the whole thinking about you and thinking about you and thinking about you, and it's like, in a way, like this person's spirit team, like, stop thinking about it and just do it, you know? Just do it. Stop overthinking here. Calm your mind. You know, this sleeper card here also gives that element of rest and quiet in order to get clarity, right? Because it says cause and effect, which reminds me of the Justice card about making a decision. So this may even be where this person could be looking at what their choices are and what that would lead to. You know, like I said, for some of you, they could be realizing how much having you in their life is truly a gift, and to choose to nurture the connection. For some of you, that's reconciliation. You know, this person perhaps could also be reconciling energies within themselves. You know, that's always a possibility. And thinking about what their options are here. So that's this first part of it that we're looking at here. Delivering news to you. Let's ask Spirit what kind of news this is that they want to bring to you. Perhaps for some of you it is, you know, trying to reconcile with you, going after what they desire. And tradition here is more or less going to be your traditional type of relationship commitment. Let's see. What is the delivering news here? The Hierophant. Yes, that's commitment. So we're asking their current feelings and intentions towards you. I feel like this person could very well be giving or bringing news to you about a committed partnership, relationship here that they've been reflecting upon, continuing to nurture this. They could certainly feel like you are their soulmate and that it is the right thing to do. What they're feeling is right. Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom. So perhaps this can also be a new beginning. Sun is right underneath that. Okay. Page of Swords is here, which could be some type of message, some type of communication to you about starting over. The Sun is also a beautiful energy of joy and happiness and fulfillment and contentment and abundance, feeling full of positive energy, optimism, you know? So that's kind of what I feel like this person is feeling right now. More positive, or shifting into that positive mindset, right? I do feel like this person could be a little bit of an overthinker here, overthinking it. Okay, so we do have Leo energy here. Gemini, Taurus is showing up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move all your oracle cards over here, and then we're going to pull the tarot and see. Let's see, what are their current feelings and intentions towards you? What are their current feelings and intentions towards you? We have the Three of Bats, which is the Three of Swords. The Three of Cups. Yeah, so some of you that have had a breakup or separation, reconciliation, okay? Some of you might even be in a love triangle situation with this person, but I feel like the intention is to, this could even be ending, because the Death card is here. This is about endings and change. If you by chance are in a third party situation, I I feel like this person could be ending it with the other person. The Three of Swords can talk about emotional turmoil, a love triangle. Okay. Queen of Ghosts, which is the Queen of Cups. What are their current feelings and intentions towards you? Six of Ghosts in reverse, which is the Six of Cups in reverse. The Ten of Imps, which is the Ten of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles, or Pumpkins, and the Two of Cups, Two of Ghosts. What's at the bottom? The High Priestess. Pisces. Ace of Pentacles is right underneath that, so we'll take that. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Their current feelings and intentions. Well, I do feel like this person is putting a lot of thought here. Okay, into their focus of the two of you being together. Talking to and telling you about their feelings, their emotions. For somebody, there's definitely love that's here. Okay. For some of you, if it's a fairly new connection, then it would more or less be that the intention here is to continue to commit to building the connection. Okay. So really depending on where you're at with your person, just kind of take it how it resonates for you and makes sense for you right now. Interesting. I'm seeing in this death card here, there's an Ankh. And Ankhs are a symbol of rebirth, actually. So we have death and rebirth. Okay, yeah. For some of you, I'm also seeing that it almost feels like for some of you, there's this outside energy here that's, and this isn't for everyone, but I'm definitely getting that here, where this person is being weighed down by something from their past. Okay? And it's almost like this person is trying to focus on detaching themselves from whatever this is in order to focus their energy on you, because intuitively they're feeling guided towards you, into union, into this connection here. Okay. I do feel like the intention here is to be with you. Okay. For some of you, if you're like super new with this connection, then I feel like this person, the intention is to spend some time with you, go out with you, have a good time, plant the seed for beginning and starting and building this bond and connection with you. Okay. So yours is going to be a little bit different because yours is a little bit newer. But for those that have history with this person, yeah, it kind of looks like this person is trying to focus on being with you, talking about expressing their feelings, sharing them with you. For some of you, it's going to be starting over, second chance, reunion, reconciliation, third-party people, third-party people. It looks like they're trying to separate themselves from this situation, to leave the past in the past. You know, for some of you, this might even be that if you've been in a relationship with this person previously, or you did date them in the past, and the two of you had a little bit of a difficult or challenging past, you know, that could even be working towards trying to release whatever this heaviness is, because we do have the Ten of Wands here, which is about burdens. Six of Cups in reverse can be when we're having difficulty with letting go of the past. So if you're dealing with the person who is still holding on to baggage from their past, or the two of you have baggage together, things that you need to work through here, this could be about really working towards bringing an end to that and leaving it closed, done, so you're able to start fresh without bringing in the old stuff into this, you know? And I notice that happens sometimes too when people break up with each other and then they try to hurry up and get back together and hurry up and reconcile before there's even been any time to self-reflect. And sometimes we need that time to say, hey, what went wrong here? How did we get to this point? What can I change? What do I need to work on? How can I grow in this situation? You know? And then we end up right back in the same situation again, especially for those of you that have like break up, get back together, break up, get back together, break up, get back together kind of thing. And it's kind of like you both need the timeout. You both need the timeout. You both need to self-reflect and take some time to think about what kind of energies you're bringing into it. Like, right, why do we keep having this problem? The same argument over and over again, the same problem, you know? So if you do have that with this person, then this is, you know, I feel like maybe both of you are being guided towards, you know, transformation, change here. Okay, so let's add in a card here. And I'm going to be using this deck, which is the Halloween Forever. Erin sent this into the channels for my Amazon wish list. So thank you so much, Erin, for your kindness and generosity and sending that in. So what are their current feelings and intentions? We have work your magic. So that certainly makes me feel like that. I heard knocking on the door. Interesting. Okay. So that certainly means I feel like that this person wants to put in the effort. Work your magic. Let's make it happen, you know? Here she's kind of looking in her little, looks like a little spell book here. And there's 3 little skeletons that are behind her. I kind of see that as maybe like this person's I see it in different ways. It could be inner demons. It could be the person's spirit team, higher self, spirit, you know, just kind of working with spirit to work your magic here, to manifest, to make something happen, you know. I also kind of see these skeletons like literally as like ghosts of the past. Ghosts of the past, and being able to let those go. Okay. All right. So now this next part of the reading, we're going to be asking Spirit. I'm going to save your card over here. We're going to ask Spirit what their next actions are going to be within the next 30 days. Okay. So next 30 days, from whatever these messages have resonated for you, this all fits, makes sense. We're going to see what actions you can expect from them within the next 30 days from whenever you watch this reading. Even if when you happen to come upon this reading, it is a 1.5 years later after I've recorded it and uploaded it, it's meant for you at that time, okay? Okay, so group 3, your person's next actions within the next 30 days. What can you expect from them? The next 30 days. King of Pumpkins, King of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. The Star, beautiful. The Nine of Wands. The Sun. We've got Leo and Aquarius energy, so that might be significant for you. It could also be, depending on when you watch this reading, it could also be significant for the period of timing, because Leo energy, Leo season is going to be in, what is it? July, what is it? 20th, 21st, around there through August 2021. And then the star is Aquarius energy. Aquarius season starts in January, around the 20th, 21st, through February 2021, somewhere around there, okay? So that could be significant. What will their next actions be in the next 30 days? Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords here. The Ten of Ghosts, which is the Ten of Cups. And the Knight of Swords. Okay. So I do feel like there will be a shift of energy happening for you here with this person, okay? The Ace of Swords is here, which is bringing in some type of clarity, some type of breakthrough, especially if you've been feeling that maybe there's been some stagnancy here with this person. You've got some beautiful cards here. The Star is about hope and faith and trust and believing in something. It's about destiny. It's about wishes being fulfilled, okay? Blessings. The Ten of Cups is here, which is about fulfillment and happiness. The Sun is also here. I mean, you get two of the most beautiful cards. Three, I should say, with the Star. But both of these cards are beautiful. So some of you, okay, this is a general reading, so there's a lot of you that watch these readings, but I want to say that some of you may in fact end up in a committed relationship with this person within the next 30 days, okay? It's very possible, especially with the King of Pentacles being here. Some of you, it could also be receiving some type of clarity surrounding long-term relationship commitment. I mean, that could even be a person telling you, hey, I would like to see where this connection goes, and I want us to take our connection to the next level. I have the vision in my mind that we might be compatible for the long term. Let's start taking steps towards getting there. Okay, so that might look like that for you. You know, especially if you haven't heard from this person, with the Knight of Swords energy here, there could be a definite break in this whole no contact between you and them. There could be some type of message or communication with this person is wanting to talk to you about renewal of your connection. It may even be about being together in a long-term relationship or commitment here. Okay. The Seven of Wands is here, which is about facing adversity, challenges, facing them head on. Nine of Wands could very well be that, you know, there's a lot of energy that you and this person work towards putting in to overcome the obstacles. But yeah, I feel like you will hear from this person, okay, but the Knight of Swords could be some type of communication coming in. I would also say probably sooner than later with the Knight of Swords, because that's a very fast-moving energy. Yeah, some of you may end up in a committed relationship with them. There could be even talks or clarity surrounding commitment. I mean, some of you might have a thought in your mind and see, like, does this person even see a future with me? And then you receive something that they say that helps you to know, okay, they are thinking like that, you know? Even if it's just a small thing, it could be something significant to you that says, like, okay, this person's on the same mindset as me right now about this connection, or they feel the same, or they think the same, or they're, you know, on the same page as me. At least giving you that clarity here. And I feel like whatever that message or communication is, it's good news, okay? Because we've got the Ten of Cups here, the Sun, the Star, which is a beautiful energy. So I'm going to pull a last card for you guys, and just to kind of get any additional advice, guidance that Spirit has for you. Okay. Any other advice or guidance for you, group 3? We have cacao. Cacao. If you know, you know, I guess. Cacao. We have you are loved, you are held, and you already are everything you seek. You are loved, you are held, and you already are everything that you seek. And I feel like as your message here for you, group 3, it's like Spirit's wanting you to know how worthy you are of love, and to not feel that you need, right, someone outside of you to gauge how worthy you are of love. Like Spirit's wanting is coming through to let you know the universe loves you. Your spirit team loves you. Your ancestors loved you. Know how loved you are. Your higher self telling you. Like you are truly divine. You are the embodiment of love. You need to know that and feel that within yourself. Embody that energy of love. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave this here for you, group 3. And I hope this was helpful for you guys. And I will see you in the next reading.